Sci-Fi's Eureka, which will be airing the season 4.5 on a new night at 8 p.m. on Monday, July 11th. So let's go ahead and give a warm welcome to Jamie Palia.
I totally just hijacked Stan's panel to get applause for me. Hi guys.
Hi. Hello.
Spider-Man, X-Men, Iron Man, Thor, the Avengers, Hulk, Captain America, the Fantastic Four, Daredevil. I mean, the creations of Stan Lee with artist Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko and others changed the face of popular culture, as I know you're all aware because you're wearing the face of popular culture right now. He created heroes who had humanity as well as powers, and we connected with them and we cared about them. And he's the man who made me want to read. I learned how to read with Spider-Man, and I honestly wouldn't be a writer, I don't think, if it wasn't for Stan Lee. So it is my greatest honor and pleasure to introduce my childhood icon, and someone I get to now call a friend because of Phoenix Comicon last year, the one, the only, Stan Lee.
We've got one good mic in the whole place. Now you gotta do it.
Here we go.
Is that one working? I don't know, I kind of like standing up here. It feels powerful. But next time I wish you'd say something nice about it. Excelsior! Okay, that's it for me, I'm going.
I was talking on a high note, Stan. It's a good idea. The other reason I had to come was to right a great injustice that has happened in Hollywood. It's something that I consider, it's a personal mission of mine. We have the Oscars. We have Best Actor, and Best Actress, and Best Supporting Actor, and Best Supporting Actress. Why don't we have an award for Best Cameo? I personally believe it's because the Oscars are not good enough for Stan Lee. He is in a category unto himself. Therefore, this year at Phoenix Comicon, we are going to give the first inaugural award, not the Oscar, but the Stan, for Best Brief Starring Role in a film or television series. You want me to read that for you? Yeah. So this says, greatest brief starring role actor ever, Stan Lee, May 29, 2011, presented by your loyal followers. One last thing.
Can I stand with you?
You can stand with me, absolutely. The one little thing we wanted to give you also from all of us at Eureka, because actually you guys are going to get to enjoy what I like to consider his best cameo appearance ever on Eureka in season 4.5 and episode 3. So we have a little something signed by the entire cast and crew and writers
Now I'm glad I came. Hey, whiz.
Okay, so I know that I could stand up here and I could ask Stan a whole litany of questions that you guys are going to...
Wouldn't have the answer anyway.
He's just gonna...
You know who this man is? Okay, I wrote a few comic books. This guy is a writer, a producer, a director of a TV series that is now in what season?
We're making season 5 now. But...
Season 5, how many people do that? He's like a one-man show, he writes movies, and I am so proud to be here with Jamie Paglia, I gotta tell you. Thank you.
So, wow, I'm certainly not a one-man show. There's an amazing group of people that make the show possible. But we're going to also be doing a panel for Eureka with the fantabulous Will Wheaton after this. So for those of you who want to stick around, we might actually get a peek at the cameo that he's doing for our show for that material. But I would actually like to open this up to questions from you guys. I'm assuming that we have mics out there somewhere going around, up here. There we go. We got a microphone up here. So why don't you guys start coming up, and I will help facilitate the questions to Mr. Stanley here.
Yeah, he's also a great facilitator. I don't want to get too far away from my usher.
All right, Stanley, I'd like to apologize first off for the shirt that I'm wearing right now. It's a Superman shirt. I'd like to thank you because, again, I read because of comic books. It wasn't because I had to read, it's because I wanted to. So I started collecting 3rd, 4th grade, and now I started teaching 4th graders. I've been teaching for 5 years now. I'm about to start teaching 2nd grade. My question for you is this. When I taught 4th grade, one of my favorite questions to ask my students was, if you had a superpower, what would it be and why? So I'd like to ask you that so I can tell my kids, this is what Stan Lee said. So if you had a superpower, Mr. Lee, what would it be and why?
If I had a superpower, what would it be, he said? What would I want?
What would you want and why would you want?
Well, I hate to confess this in front of all you people. I don't let it get any further, but I do not have a superpower. But if I did, the one that I would want is probably one you wouldn't expect. The superpower I would want is luck. Because if you're lucky, then you have everything. Whatever you do, it turns out fine, because you're lucky. Nothing bad happens, because you're lucky. So maybe I should come up with, maybe that's an idea for a new, Oh, yeah, but he'll do it first, because he's faster than I am. You'll see it on his show, and he'll be a guest star, and I'll lost it. But anyway, that's the power I would really like.
Thank you very much.
See, I'm lucky today. We've got a big audience. I'm here with Jamie. The sun is shining. Everybody seems happy.
Stan, that's not luck. That's skill. You got it. Anyways, I'm a big reader of DC also. Green Lantern. Loved your Just Imagine series when you released that. If you had the option of making any of your Just Imagine characters into an ongoing, which one would it be?
Before I answer, I have to tell you something. Years ago, I heard perfectly. I had great hearing. Now, as you get older, what happens, I heard your voice, but the words don't sound clear when they come through the microphone. If I were talking to you, I'd hear everything you said. So, Jamie, would you just let me, would you translate for me?
Repeat that one for me one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, because he wasn't listening.
See, you have skill. I don't. All right. If you can put any of your Just Imagine characters when you re-release the Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, and such, and make them into an ongoing, which character would you?
Those are extends.
I heard Superman.
No, he did the Just Imagines.
Gotcha.
If you could make any of those characters into an ongoing, which one do you pick and why?
You could make any of those characters into an ongoing. Which one would you pick and why?
If I could make Superman or Batman ongoing, what do you mean they are? Aren't they still being published?
I meant your versions, boss. Or man. I meant your versions of the characters, the ones that you did for DC.
I did. You probably didn't see it. I don't know how many years ago, DC asked me to do a series called, I don't know what they called it, but something like, if I had made up the characters, how would I write them? Oh, wait, well, what's the question?
The question
I answer it. What are you asking?
The question is, I know you made all the characters. Which one would you like to have kept on going? Like if you could have.
Oh, which would I have wanted to keep going? All of them. I thought I did a great job on all of them.
I would say that you're the first one to actually make Aquaman interesting to me, so I give you great credit for that.
I gotta tell you, I love writing those, and I've often thought some of them would make great movies, but they can't do it because they can't contradict the way their characters really are. And I can't make a movie of it because they belong to DC, so those great ideas are in limbo somewhere, and I guess unless they reprint them, nobody will ever see them. What a pity. And they were so great. I forgot to tell you, I'm my biggest fan.
In the new Captain America upcoming movie, where would you appear in it?
Oh, am I? It's a great one. I can't tell you what it is. But you'll get a kick out of it when you see it.
Thank you.
You know, I did. I was at a convention somewhere, and I stupidly told what one of my future cameos was, and I don't think I should have done that. I think the studio will probably be angry when they find out, so don't tell them if you know about it. So I'm not supposed to tell what any cameos are. And I'm not in, oh, I'll tell you another thing, I'm not in the X-Men. I don't have a cameo in that. And, so I was telling Jamie, I think they purposely did that for a reason. They figure the people who go to see the X-Men, when they leave the theater, they're going to say, hey, I just realized I didn't see Stan's cameo. I must have missed it. And they'll buy another ticket. So the X-Men will do twice as much business as any other movie.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. The question that I have for you is that of all of the characters that you have created, is there any one that you would have done differently now or the past few years?
I heard the whole thing until, is there anyone I missed? That's a good question. No. I can't think of any. I know I love them all. I think they're wonderful. Maybe when I get home, something will come to me, and you'll have to have another convention soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I heard everything you said until the last part, and maybe my hearing's improving.
If the producers of Big Bang Theory asked you to come back for another episode, would you want to team up with Will Wheaton to get back at Sheldon?